Welcome, everybody. Always off brand. I'm one of your hosts, Scotty O. We are live here in the hallway of the beautiful Boston Sheraton at eTail Boston. And my neighbor's here, my table to my right, gotten to know this gentleman. I don't even know him, really. He got me a guest earlier, Doug Weich, right? From the Retail Council, AI Council.
Retail AI Council. Nice to be with you.
I told you I was going to screw it up.
And you did.
I couldn't type it. Yeah, exactly. I nailed that one. Doug, so what's going on? What are we doing here? What's the council? What are we counseling people?
We're trying to figure stuff out. The idea of the council, retailer built, retailer led. Retailers have had some trouble dealing with new technology.
No.
And AI is coming faster and more disruptive than the ones before it.
Yep.
So the idea of the council, the mission is to help retailers and the retail industry leverage AI. The council itself, we're not consultants. We're not thought leaders. We're not analysts. We don't have any software. We're all about community and collaboration, bringing retailers and industry partners together to help them figure out how to do things on their own.
Okay, so did this work with some of the legacy associations in the retail industry? We have some great ones. I mean, how do you guys play within the sandbox with the ones that have been around forever that I know, that you know, that we all know? I'm not afraid of saying them. I'm just saying, like, how does this work?
We partner with everybody. So we partner with eTail, Commerce Next, The Lead, NRF, Shop Talk, Grocery Shop, Retail Club. We partner with everybody.
Okay, so yeah, again, you're not trying to compete. You're trying to get everybody in the room, and everybody's got the same outcome, right? And they all want the same thing. So let's get together and figure this out together.
Rising tides lift all boats.
Yes.
It's about doing things together. It's about community and collaboration. There's a lot of solution providers here. They all have clients that love them and some clients that love them less. We're trying to make sure our members get those solutions that they love. And they're obviously not going to be able to just get the information from the solution providers because they all think theirs is the best. But when they speak with other retailers and they can learn from each other, they're better able to find the solutions that meet their needs.
Okay, so if I'm a retailer, and depending on, it doesn't matter the category or where, big, small, indifferent, right? And I'm trying to figure this thing out. I just updated my POS system, by the way.
Good for you.
Like 5 years ago. Finally, I've got my inventory. I've got dynamic inventory, dynamic pricing, right?
You're off on the right track.
Which took me years. It took me years.
And now you got to do it again.
Now what am I looking at?
You're looking at a slew of other options. Each of those different point of sale solution providers, like all of the other base products, they're all infusing AI into their solutions. And so whether you're looking at standalone AI products or other platforms and solutions that have AI as part of the solutions, retailers or executive members are telling us retailers shouldn't be looking for AI solutions. They should be looking for business solutions, and AI makes it better. So you're looking for a new point of sale system. How's AI going to make that POS system better, improve the customer experience?
Okay, but how? Okay, hold on. I'll give you a bell for that, Doug, just because I thought it was, you had a little something. We talk about juicy nuggets here on Always Off Brand.
Sure.
Okay, you bring a juicy nugget, I'm going to give you a bell.
I appreciate that.
I think that's fair.
I appreciate that.
So let's separate the two for a second here, because what I think AI is doing that's different than pure automation has done and machine learning has done is the back end of retail, the back end, the catalog, the inventory. We have these big enterprise, right, ERP systems and finance, and they all got to talk to each other, and it's gobbledygook. And it's a lot of smart people, a lot of smart platforms. They've been doing it. It's better. I'm not throwing shade down. I'm just saying, Doug.
Yeah.
Are you guys talking about the back end of the shop? And then, I mean, are they two separate things, or should I not think about it that way?
You should not think about it that way.
Okay.
There's no
Hold on. I got to give myself a buzzer. That was mean, and that was just
No, that's fine.
There. I just got to buzz myself. Okay. I got to keep it fair, Doug.
I appreciate that too.
Okay, so I should think about it the whole same thing.
AI, you can take an analogy as like BI. You had BI on your point of sale, you had BI on your back end operations, you had BI on your supply chain, you had BI on your e-commerce. AI is the same thing. AI is going to touch every aspect of the retail enterprise. it's also going to be much more important to the consumers. The consumers are going to be using AI, so the retailers are going to be recipients or needing to respond to the AI. There's the whole generative engine optimization aspect.
Yeah.
How do you service agents when they're doing the shopping? Because while it may not be a person, there's a person at the other end of the agent, and the agent's spending money. And so there's an infinite number of ways AI is going to be involved in the retail enterprise. Each retailer is going to be facing individual challenges and opportunities. And so the pecking order of which use cases are most valuable to the retailer is going to depend largely on the retailer.
Yeah. I hear you. Okay, so you know this whole horizontal agent situation versus a vertical agent?
Sure.
Okay, you got the LLMs. You got my friend Chit Chatty, who I'm back with, actually. You got, Gemini, and then Claudia. Claudia has been good to me lately.
That's nice to have a friend.
It is. But I go back and forth. It depends on what I'm doing. But my point here is the retail aspect of the marketplaces, right? Some marketplaces, obviously Amazon, they've kind of shut down. They don't want to talk to these horizontal agents. For now. Who knows?
AI is a threat.
Okay. But the retailers, and a lot of them are spending a lot of money and time, and I'm curious about your perspective because you have a good viewpoint because you talk to all these people, right?
And I'm not selling anything.
No, you're not selling. You're an objective. Where is are they trying to create their own vertical AI agents?
So
on the retailer, on the site, and the omni-channel, right? So we have Sparky. So now Sparky for Walmart, that's coming into the stores. It's online, right? We have to be omni-channel. We have to be wherever. We have to be ubiquitous, right?
Sure. So the Walmarts, Targets, Amazons, the tier zeros, they're going to create a lot of things.
Right.
The average retailer, probably not the best investment in time. As the technology matures and packaged solution providers are able to offer those in a SaaS-like type of offering, then maybe the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 retailers will be able to take those on. There's certainly an opportunity today at customer service, frontline, for AI to take some of the needs away.
I know. It's going to get better, though, right?
Of course it's going to get better.
Because now it's just pissing me off.
It's pissing me off until it saves me an inordinate amount of time in customer service line.
It does, but
answer my question that I like.
Doug, but let's just you and I talk.
Okay.
We went through the menu option. Okay. We went through, you're in the menu option of hell where you're like, to speak to it, I had 17 choices. I forgot option number 1. Like, press 1 for this. I'm so far deep, I forgot what 1 is.
Option number 9 is always blow my brains out.
So I'm just hitting 0 7,000 times or yelling in the phone, operator. Are we going to get better than that is my question.
I think we already are in very, very isolated cases. Listen, some retailers might have 100,000 different items. There's no way any human can be an expert in all of them.
Right.
But AI can access 100,000 different user guides and tell you, okay, you got the model 57JX.3B.
Yeah.
You should look on page 7.
That model, by the way, it's funny you mentioned that model.
It's a good model.
It's a really good model.
It's my favorite.
I've had 2.
It's a slippery slope. Once you buy one, you got to keep going back. It's a good model.
Yes, to your point, it can eat a bunch of data way faster and communicate it out.
So we work with a lot of members who spend inordinate amounts of time training their customer service team.
Yes.
The average tenure for a customer service rep is measured in minutes. AI doesn't quit. It costs a lot, but it's there and it gets better, and it doesn't quit and go to the competitor across the street.
Yeah. Is this going to solve our customer service? Because let's just be honest. There's people doing a great job. I'm not, this is a sweeping generalization, which I apologize. There's a lot of bad customer service out there. I mean, come on, what are we doing? Right? Even the stalwarts of customer service. I'm a Seattle guy. I'm a Nordstrom guy. I sold to Nordstrom for 15, 20 years off and on. Even them, I go in their stores sometimes, or I go online and I'm frustrated, or as the English say, I'm frustrated. Just sounds better, doesn't it?
It doesn't make me less frustrated, but yes, I agree. But that's just a good reason why the bar is so low.
Yeah.
And the cost cost of solving it with people keeps going up at exponential rates, and Seattle's got a very high minimum wage. So, okay, that's more reason why it needs to go to AI. Okay. All of the winds are pushing in the same direction.
All right. How long have you had this council? How long have you been working with a bunch of members? What are we talking here?
Council's 2.5 years old. A few years ago, a group of retailers got together and tried to figure out how they're going to be able to get through this next hurdle.
Right.
And what they came away with was whatever they do, they wanted to do it together. And that was the genesis of the council. Yeah. It's a group of retailers together with industry partners to try and work together as a community to collaborate and figure out how to leverage AI.
Okay, but are you not getting into regulatory stuff at all? Because there's a lot of work being done by AIB is in the advertising space. They're trying to find the common sense, so we regulate this in some sense, or what do you... No, we agree entirely. We partner with everybody. So whether it's IAB or NRF, NRF is one of the leading advocacy groups for the industry. We work very closely with NRF. We want to try and help the retailers in the retail industry. And IAB and NRF are great examples of organizations working for the same cause. So we partner with them. Okay. What's the most exciting thing after 2.5 years? Have you been running this thing?
Yes.
Okay. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of heart. You know what I'm saying? A lot of sweat and tears and whatever. You've been trying to get this thing together. There's got to be some moments when you're just like, yes, I can see the sauce. The sauce is finally going to get made.
It's going to come in the grassroots in a lot of retailers. So I'm an old dude. I was around when retailers were first learning how to move from mainframes to PCs, and then
we can talk. You want to do the entire? We can.
No.
I can go to this. I can go to this.
The difference.
I can do the entire interview like this.
That's good for you. The difference with this is that there's an opportunity for everyone in the organization to contribute and participate. We're working with one of our members who just ran a competition with all of their employees to create AI, and it was a grassroots movement. It was everyone in the organization got a week off in order to be able to contribute to this basically hackathon. And they all got excited. Then it was tools they can use. It wasn't a technology that's going to take their job. In all the previous technologies, it came down from on top. This is what we have to do. This is the big digital transformation, and it was extra work. The winning retailers are recognizing that it needs to come from the bottom up too, and recognize that you have thousands of employees who have phenomenal ideas, who are playing with Claude and Perplexity and all of the other ones, and can say, hey, here's something we can do. I built this agent. I did this.
Yeah.
Those kinds of
That's a good moment right there, man. That's a good moment.
That's the juicy part.
But that's got to thrill you, right? You've been doing this a long time.
Way too long.
But that's what's got to be fun.
I'm a nerd and I enjoy the technology, but as a consultant for most of my professional career, to see technology actually enable an organization from the bottom up is game changing.
That's huge. All right, so what do we got going on at eTail Boston? For people listening who weren't able to be here, what do we got going? You got a party tonight. You're talking. You know everybody. I've just been sitting here this morning, and like every single person comes over, you know them. You're popular. You're a very popular guy.
I'm not selling anything, and I invite people to parties. So
that's a good strategy.
It's worked for me. With this face, I need some other strategy. So we do lots of things. We have a lot of in-person and online events, educational and networking. Tonight, we've got a networking event called the Retail Insiders Party that Kathy Hotchkiss has been running for decades. We partner with Kathy, and it's a great opportunity for retailers to get together, to build and foster relationships. The only thing AI is not going to replace is relationships.
Yeah, and people, man, because we have a saying here, people matter on Always Up Brand, because they matter more than ever.
Yes, okay.
So how do people get involved? If you've heard this, it's just the retailer inside. Now, brands are retailers, and retailers are brands. This is a very gray line that started 15 years ago.
It's easy because we include everybody. So retailers, brands, QSRs, it's also the solution providers, the investment community, the academic community. We partner with everybody because we're all trying to figure this out, and we can all help each other. Okay.
You ready for the Talcoot content question of the program?
Absolutely.
We want to thank Talcoot. Talcoot is offering today these great, insightful questions. Appreciate Brian, everybody over there at Talcoot. So this is having to do with content, right? They provide the content-powered optimization, AI-empowered Talcoot. They're the content, the storytellers, the copy that means something. Okay, it's all AI optimized. Let me think. I got a lot of questions. This is just a survey. There's no wrong or right, but you've been around. You know what's going on. Okay. Let's see. And this is a good one. You've probably dealt with this one over the years.
Perhaps. Let's see.
Let's see. I had it. Now I lost. Okay. Here we go. Your CEO opens one product page at random tonight. Scale out of 1 to 10. How nervous are you if you're a brand or retail?
It ranges from 1 to 10. So today, they're nowhere near where they're going to be in 3 years. It's not about the answer you have today to what you're doing today. It's about the roadmap you have so that you can promise the CEO you're going to have a better answer tomorrow.
And you've been working with retailers forever, I think. I'm going to make an assumption there.
I'm old.
But you know this whole thing is like, this next question is great. And we don't have a specific answer, but it's like, what landing page do you hope they don't land on, that CEO?
That's going to change for each company.
Yes.
I don't know, but if I did know, man, I would change it. Changing a landing page is not the biggest challenge retailers face today.
No.
You got to hit that one.
Okay, so this is a good one. Name a brand, okay, whose product copy you would steal in a heartbeat.
Shark Ninja.
Yeah. My friend just got one of those smoothie makers with booze. Good Lord. He has one everywhere. He's looking for a car model, but you can't do that.
They're sharp. They are as AI forward as any brand that I know. They don't do focus groups. They try things and change, test, experiment, learn. And that's what it takes to be successful.
Unbelievable. Let's see if I have any other ones. And these are knowing your catalog. I don't know if this is appropriate for you, but in your experience, let's take a shot at the dark. Okay, how many people have to say yes before a product description goes live?
Oh man, that varies by company.
I know, but just again, you've worked with a bunch of. It's got
1 to 12.
Yeah, 1 to 12. Unbelievable. It might be low, right?
No, well, I mean, not if you're able to keep the lights on. It can't be as high as that, or you're in a lot of trouble.
Okay, so is there one in your experience that could be? It says like 6. It could be, right? You got a writer, editor, brand, legal, regional. 6 is like common, and then you can go higher than that, which is fair.
You're in a regulated industry.
Yeah.
Throw in a couple of attorneys. Yeah.
Which one of them is the bottleneck? We don't want to throw shade, anyone.
It varies entirely by brand. So
Yes,
we've worked with a lot of companies where the bottleneck could be any one of them.
I know.
AI is addressing the bottom foot, the creation.
Yeah.
Great. We can spin a bunch of stuff out, but the approval process, that's where AI is going to still need to keep involved and keep it maturing. Human in the loop is still very much needed.
Well, Doug, there's great news for you, because if you just go to talcoot.com, they can actually cut through the bottleneck. They can get the decision making easier for you. And I you'd like that. Wouldn't we all like that?
That sounds great.
Get the right copy at the right moment on the right ad, on the right product description. Talcoot. I mean, that's all you need to do. Brands in the day. So come out. We want to thank Talcoot for hanging out with us today and give us their great questions. These are actually really interesting questions.
They are.
Doug, it's been a pleasure meeting you. I hope to be your neighbor here for the rest of the day and tomorrow.
Look forward to it.
I appreciate that. And thank you for coming on the show. And we will have more from eTail Boston. More episodes coming out on here. We want to thank everybody, because remember, we just talked about it. Why? Because people matter. Right?
People matter. AI is going to replace everything other than relationships. So join Retail AI Council, meet other people.
And did you already say, where do we get involved? Do you have a website? Do you have this, that? What do we got?
RetailAICouncil.com.
Let's go. Let's go.
Go today.
I'm fired up for this.
Good for you.
This needs to happen.
Right away.
Seriously. I'm not even joking.
I know.
We got to come together. Cut out the nonsense. We got to prepare ourselves. All right? Retail forever on 3. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Hey there, this is Haley from Quickfire, and they want me to read this so you know what this podcast is part of and how to find out more if you want. Always Off Brand is a production of Quickfire LLC and a part of the Learn and Laugh series on the Quickfire Podcast Network. For more information, go to quickfirenow.com. Have a good one, and thanks for listening.